Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's Sack to the Future. Well, it's another week and another team versus team game, this time on my channel, as the 3-1 Colts take on the 3-1 Cardinals. So this is a must-win game for both, basically, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Who am I rooting for? I'm not sure. I guess you could say I'm rooting for no injuries. No serious injuries. Guys to come out of this game looking real good. But we'll see what happens. Later tonight, I believe the Raiders game might be on the Terrors 89 channel. St. Louis, Missouri, Memorial Stadium. There's Larry Wilson coming out on the field. And the Colts. Lenny Lyles having a good season. John Mackey still out. Dale Miner declared available, but we're not going to start him. So we'll keep an eye on his backup, Marion Rushing, how he does. I believe this is a Sunday night game. Did I see that right? Yes, Sunday prime time. Bill Triplett had 24 carries for 100 yards last week, including a long of 24, which I believe was his touchdown. I'm really starting to... Here's the crossroads I'm at. I'm sort of starting to pick up run. I'm not bursting out for 200-yard games like some of the others. But I'm struggling offensively to score, especially with Green Bay. I mean, Baltimore last week only got 7 points. They did get the win. Oh, shoot, I hit the... Well, I promise I'll do it after this play. Short kick, taken by Haymond. And I did not control anybody after the kick, but now, well, first we'll look at John Unitas coming out. Unitas, 8 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 48 of 78, 781 yards. I mean, I'm playing decent. I'm not scoring. And you go through droughts, but it's amazing how it seems to be a person-controlled drought, not a team-oriented. Like, I'm not going through a drought with Buffalo, but still doing good with Green Bay. No, I seem to be entering a drought with all of them. We'll see. Well, we'll see what happens. So 1st and 10 from the 27. Unitas is going to start under center. He gives the handoff to Lenny Moore, and Lenny Moore is going to get up about 2 yards to the 29. And let's take a look at that Colts offensive line. Vogel, Parker, Zemansky, Sandusky, and Prius. And the backs and receivers are Barry and Hawkins. Receivers Maddie and Moore, the running backs, and Neil Pettis, the tight end. So some news coming out of Madden 21's release that it's just awful. It makes me glad I've decided not to get it this year. Unitas to throw. He's got time. He throws, and it is complete. It is complete to Richardson for 20 yards. Jess Richardson on the reception. I don't have the rosters open in front of me because I am currently watching a watch party that somebody else is hosting. So, yeah, it is what it is, right? Richardson turning around. Willie Richardson. Sorry, I don't know why I call him Jess. 20-yard catch for Willie Richardson, a rookie. So, from the 49, Unitas in the shotgun. He is back to pass. Throws it off toward the flat to Neil Pettis, number 84. And they're going to get into St. Louis territory. And here are the Cardinals' defense. Joe Rob, Luco, and Sam Silas, and Don Brum up front. The linebackers are Larry Stallings, Marion Rushing, and Bill Coleman, the sack master. And the secondary, Jimmy Burson, Jerry Stovall, the X-Factor, Larry Wilson, and Pat Fisher, who's always a ball hawk. 2nd down and 7. The Colts are into St. Louis territory. Unitas, he is going to give to Moore. And Moore is going to get down to the 47. It'll be 3rd down and 6 after gain of 1. You know, another Colt I was thinking of that only played 1 season in 1960, but I would not recommend him for the Hall of Fame, is Alan Amici. The horse really didn't get a lot of good running game with the Colts that year. Glennie Moore was oft injured. Joe Perry got in some plays. Lenny Lyles was a running back still at that point. That's just off Alex Hawkins' head. Kind of spun around on his helmet, and the Colts will have to punt. I struggled, especially early on. I think I started 0-2 in 1960. I did end up in the Super Bowl, so I did some things right. This ball bounces in the end zone. They did not put any backspin on it like I usually do.
Let's go, baby.
And Charlie Johnson comes out now for the Cardinals to take over. 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 49 of 65. That's only 16 incompletions in 4 games. Averaging 4 a game. Definitely my best effort so far. But it's also the second time I will not be controlling him in a game, as the Cardinals had one of these games against the Packers in which they lost in the last second. Johnson back to pass. He's going to throw over the middle, and it's caught by Jackie Smith. And Jackie Smith's got a good burst, and he's going to get up to the 38 and a gain of 18 yards on first down. Jackie Smith was all by himself, man. He's got to love that. The Colts are going to give him that kind of coverage. He's going to catch him all day long. The sure hands of Jackie Smith. First down and 10 as Johnson comes up under center at the 38. He fakes the handoff. He rolls out under the rush, and he is going to be sacked by Fred Miller. Fred Miller just come untouched, basically. And as Charlie Johnson turned around after the rollout, Miller was right in his face and brings down Johnson for the first sack of the ball game. It is 2nd down and 18, back to the 29. Johnson to throw. Nope, he fakes the handoff. He's looking to throw now. He comes up, he's going to run. Johnson takes off. He's up to the 35, over to 40. Johnson gets up to the 43, and a 14-yard gain for the St. Louis signal caller. It's 3rd down and 4 now as Dennis Gobats made the tackle. Johnson looking. Oh, nice block picked up, and Johnson takes off running. Johnson's in the Colt territory. He breaks the tackle, but then just falls down. Ugly looking end to that. Rooting for Lenny Moore to have a 240-yard game in Colts game. Oh, okay. Well, like I said earlier, I'm not sure who I'm rooting for. Both are 3-1. Both have losses that are hard to swallow. The Cardinals loss I didn't have any control over. That was the Packer game. And the Colts have lost to the Houston Oilers. But the Oilers have another loss on their resume. So Johnson, under center, back in Colt territory. He gives the handoff is to Bill Triplett, and this is Triplett's first carry of the game. And Triplett is going to be tackled for a no gain, and the Colts offensive line, Reynolds, Good, DeMarco, Gray, and McMillan. The backs and receiver, Sonny Randall, Bobby Joe Conrad, Prentice Scott, Bill Triplett, and Jackie Smith. And, of course, Bobby Joe Conrad has a fantastic season going for him, especially with touchdowns so far on this young season. Triplett is tackled in the end zone. Ordell Brazy was trying to strip the ball, and Triplett is now carried twice for -5 yards. And Ordell Brazy gets his first tackle for loss. It's 3rd down and 15. Look at Brazy as he comes up and grabs Triplett from behind and just starts punching at that ball. But Triplett has the wherewithal to hold on to it and not drop the rock. Back in the Cardinal territory, though. 3rd down and 15 to the 47. Johnson to throw. He steps up and he is sacked. This time it is Billy Ray Smith making Johnson achy breaky as he brings him down. And it will be a 4th and long, 23. Buffalo getting the victory this week already. They get to 3-2. Green Bay falling to San Francisco. And all of a sudden, whenever I take on Phantom Fighter, it's frustration after frustration. Going back to the playoffs, I do have the 2 victories this season and 1 in the playoffs. But man, it's been a hard-fought battle against him every game possible. Speaking of games, this is the last one on my channel this week. And I'm going away camping Friday, so it might be a little while again until you see the old Vinster. The old Vinster? I don't know what that is. Till you see Vinnie Vincent on deck. I am planning on filming a Vinnie's take from the Adirondack Park. Hopefully we'll hear some birds chirping and some wolves howling and some wind beneath my wings type moments. But I'm not going to be thinking much about sports, especially since they all seem to be canceling again. coincidentally the same week of the Republican National Convention. But anyway. Unitas takes off running. Oh, he fakes a slide. Unitas got a first down. What a nifty move for Johnny Vic Unitas as he gets up to the 29. And the Colts, that's a 14-yard gain for the Colts on first down. Oh, I plan to. I got 2 camping trips the next 2 weeks. Some much-needed vacation time coming my way after tomorrow. I qualify for the nuclear power plant. Ooh, just heard a huge thunder. That's odd. Well, hopefully we get through this game. Unitas fakes the handoff. Unitas is running again. John Unitas picks up another 2. He's got 2 carries for 14 yards. Unitas to Moore on the reception. And it is on the carry, I'm sorry. And it is a first down as Moore is breaking tackles. And that is the 3rd straight run to start this drive for the Baltimore Colts. And yes, I know, if you haven't seen this before, you might look up and say, it says Brooklyn. Why does it say Brooklyn? Brooklyn. Well, because I wanted the Colts to play outdoors. And the game does not let you, with a stadium as new as Lucas Oil, build an outdoor stadium. And Marion Rushing, Larry Stallings, sorry. So that goes that story. Larry Stallings gets the sack on Unitas, a loss of 9. And the computer quarterback once again doing that little spin thing. Watch this. What is he doing? What is this? Go back, Bill. What is he doing? He steps up, turn it. What is he doing? You pretty much know when that crap starts happening that it's going to be a sack. And Larry Stallings gets in and grabs Unitas and hauls him down. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The game is scoreless. Here from St. Louis, Missouri, Memorial Stadium, Unitas is frozen in place. He's waiting for somebody to tag him. So Unitas is going to back into the shotgun on 2nd and 19 from their own 33. Gives it to Moore. Moore is going to get 2 yards. So he's got 16 so far out of the 240 the Phantom wants him to get. So the Colts punt on 4th down and 15. Gilbert gets the punt away. It is taken by the fair catch at the 21 by Abe Woodson, the former 49er. So Johnson comes up under center, the future Denver Bronco. Takes the snap and he fakes the handoff. He grits away from it. It's a fumble. The Colts have it. It's a defensive fumble recovery. And down inside the 10 is Dennis Gobats, the former Detroit Lion, picks up the loose Johnson fumble. And all of a sudden the Colts have a golden opportunity at their feet. As Johnson, let's see, yes, it's a clear fumble. Gobats scoops it. And he has ended up being brought down by Willis Crenshaw. But not before he's inside the 10 and 1st and goal. So on 1st and goal from the 9-yard line, Unitas is going to back into the shotgun. Unitas hands it off to Moore. Moore with a big hole, and Moore is into the end zone. Touchdown for the Colts. Lenny Moore with a 9-yard run. And it gets the Colts up 6-0. Here he breaks a tackle by Larry Wilson and then carries Joe Robb into the end zone. Larry Wilson comes up, an uncharacteristic miss by Wilson. And the extra point attempt now by Lou Michaels is good. And the Colts lead 7-0. You know, quarterbacks do tend to fumble when they run in this game. Johnson's probably the more athletic of the two, but Unitas has had the bigger run so far.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
More, since my Vinny's take earlier, more sporting events have been postponed. The Dodgers and Giants, they're striking, as are the WNBA, whatever that is. And sorry, I don't watch it, so I know it's women's basketball. I'm not being a jerk. I don't follow. A tennis match was also called off as one of the tennis players pulled out in solidarity with the people marching for sex offender Jacob Blake. We'll keep you apprised if anything occurs during this game. Meanwhile, Boston loses to Toronto 9-1. The NHL aired a video to be in solidarity before a Islanders playoff game. 3rd down and 1 now for Charlie Johnson. And there's the handoff, and Ordell Brazy is in the backfield to bring him down, and Triplett now has 4 carries for -4 yards. And coming off his 100-yard gain last week, Ordell Brazy has been a big pain in his side. The Braves won the first game of the doubleheader 5-1 and take the second 2-1, both over the Yankees. So that's a good day for the Braves, and a good day for baseball whenever the Yankees can get swept. Ooh, more thunder. So again, we hope to get through this game. Well, I don't know. It's either thunder or maneuvers. Maneuvers coming from the military base here in north of Toronto, New York. And Stovall gets the punt off, a deep punt. It's going to be taken on the run by the 12. And it gets up to about the 17. Alvin Heyman on the return. Abe Woodson is down there to make the tackle. Hey, fellas. Joe Biden here. Just kidding. I don't know. Nobody's on the party with me. I think this is the first in quite a while that I'm doing a Sack the Future game without the other fellers. So, a little off. Unitas in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He's looking. The pass is complete. Oh, spinning around. Alex Hawkins like a top getting just, or a pinball. I mean, just getting bounced all around. 2nd down and 2, and Unitas is going to get, no, it's a fake. Unitas with 4:28 to go in the game. He's flat-footed, but he does get the throw off. Tipped away as Larry Stallings was in deep coverage of the Colt receiver. Thunder, or if that's maneuvers. And the pass is complete for the first down to Alex Hawkins again. I don't know, there was a internal memo that got leaked earlier by the NBA saying that the season could be in jeopardy now over these protests. They got a lot. The NBA players got a lot of concessions from the owners and the league going into this bubble. And I'm not just talking about the Black Lives Matter concessions. I mean, they got a lot of stuff granted to them as far as salary and testing and all that to ease their minds. And now I really hope they get back on the court and finish this season, because it would be a shame. It would be a shame historically, even regardless of how you currently feel about the current athletes. That's an incomplete pass. It'd be a shame historically if you have a season like baseball and hockey do with no champion crowned. It's just unfortunate. This is the handoff to Moore coming around left end. Moore is going to be hit in the backfield, and there'll be no gain. 6 carries, 25 yards, 1 touchdown. He's about 250 yards shy of Phantom Fighters plead. Dave Megiesti on the tackle. But anyway, so I'm making an emotional plea. The players are being very emotional. They're acting without getting the facts. So I'm making an emotional plea to the players to play the games. This country needs sports. especially with all the trouble going on in politics and in rioting and looting and burning and protesting and all that good stuff. Well, not good stuff, but play the games. And that's just my take. Anyway, first down and 10 now as Charlie Johnson comes out. Trailing 7-0 after his fumble. 3:06 to go in the first half. Johnson hands it off to Triplett. Triplett gets a good haul, and he's going to get to the 26 and a 7-yard gain. So Triplett's now got positive yards on the day. Second down and 3. Kenosha's peaceful at the moment. Well, that's good. There is a whole shitstorm coming out of Kenosha, though, especially after last night's self-defense shooting where the self-defender was charged with murder. I heard something about a possible curfew. We've reached the 2-minute warning with the Colts leading the Cardinals 7-0. So the offensive woes are not just me, apparently. It's all of my teams, even computer-driven right now. Cardinals in the shotgun, second down and 10. Johnson, no empty backfield. He's back to throw. He steps up, he throws it across the middle. And up, getting Charlie Johnson starts 3 for 3, and they go into a no-huddle, so I don't know who the receiver was. I did not see the number. Johnson back to pass, third down and 5. He's going to step up and run. He's got the first down. He's hit and dropped at the 46, but it is a first down, and they go back in the no-huddle. Curfew is in effect 8 p.m. to 7 a.m. Well, it's after 8 p.m. there. Johnson throws over the middle, wide open, down inside the 25. Bobby Joe Conrad, and Johnson is now 4 for 4. That was a 29-yard gain, and the Cardinals are going to call timeout.
Come on, set. 18 Gators. Get that quarterback.
Okay, we just got breaking news from baseball. Cubs, Jason Hayward, Cardinals, Dexter Fowler take a stand while their teammates take the field. Dodgers, Mookie Betts receives more support. So African-American players in baseball are sitting out tonight, what the teams are playing. Got mixed feelings on that one. It's peaceful. Peaceful protests are definitely encouraged. But again, I think the facts in the case are destroying their narrative. And I'm going to stick by that because I got the facts on, 7 for 7, 71 yards. I got, I've read the police report and seen the background information and seen the multiple angles of videos. And, it's not looking good for the original story that come out. But anyway, that completion to Jackie Smith, and he does not get out of bounds. First down and 10. But if it can happen in Kenosha, it can happen anywhere. Just remember that. Johnson to the end zone. Nope, it's going to be caught and dropped. No, he's caught. 8 for 8, 80 yards. Second down and 1, 28 seconds and counting from the 3-yard line. Goal line formation. Johnson hands it off to Willis Crenshaw, and he is hit and dropped at the 3. And the Cardinals are going to have to burn their last timeout, and it'll be with, let's see the time. So they're lined up in the shotgun on 3rd and 1 with 15 seconds left. If he gets sacked or takes off runs and then scores at half will end. Johnson to the end zone. Incomplete, and that'll be 4th and 1. That is Johnson's first incompletion. He was looking for Billy Gambrell. The little Billy Gambrell, the Colt defender, come up over the back. You can see here. Bobby Boyd was right there all over him. Actually comes through Gambrell. That could have been pass interference. But they're letting him play at this stage of the game. And it's the 60s. They're not pansies. So the Cardinals are going to line up for a 20-yard field goal attempt by Jim Backen. And the kick is good. So it's 7-3 Colts now. Definitely a much different simulation game than we had the other night. The other day with the alternate series game. I don't foresee a 500-yard passer coming out of this game. And the legendary, what was his name? Joey Sterneman. Heyman coming out from the 2. He's up past the 30. They're going to mark him at the 31. 4 seconds to go in the half.
Let's go. 2 times. 2 times. Say go. We got 3. We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
So we reached the half. Let's go ahead and skip. Legendary, what was his name? Yeah, well, it is what it is. So Gambrell coming out of the end zone. He's up past the 23. That needs to be edited and used as your intro from now on. The legendary, what was his name? Our fantastic dictator of a governor has stated that low-contact, low-risk sports such as soccer, cross-country, swimming, and tennis will be able to see competition this fall, but he kept playing football and volleyball on hold. Volleyball? Why is volleyball high risk? I heard football, wrestling, and hockey, but volleyball? Volleyball? We're talking volleyball. Volleyball. Not lacrosse, not hockey. Volleyball. Volleyball. I don't know. Johnson with another completion to Sonny Randall this time, but it'll be a 4th and 3 as Lenny Lyles makes a sure-handed tackle before Randall can take off running. And Jerry Stovall to punt. And the punt is away. It is a high punt. It's going to be taken at the 25. And he's immediately hit right there by Abe Woodson. And that's where the Colts will take over with 619. 619. Booyaka, booyaka. Rey Mysterio. Anyway, that's the San Diego zip code in case you don't know. 619. 6:19 to go in the third. Unitas coming up under center. He's got the X under him, but it's not lit up. We don't see an X on the Cardinals. Larry Wilson must not be in there. Unitas gives the Raymond Berry on the end around, and he's going to lose 2 yards, but it'll be 2nd and 12 from the 25.
On the double. 60 mark, 60 mark. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Unitas from the shotgun on 2nd and 12. Throws it. Oh, he caught it, but then he goes up in the air. Because make the EA Sports thing even stupider. And when he gets put up in the air, he drops the ball. And that pass falls incomplete. So it'll be 4th down and 12. Unitas was looking for Berry on the sidelines, which was a traditional Unitas to Berry throw. But Berry usually didn't turn back into the ball. Gilbert gets the punt away. Good rush from the Gunners. And immediately Gambrell is tackled. No, Woodson is tackled.
Let's go. Let's do it.
It'll be 1st down and 10. So 1st down and 10 for Johnson. He darts back to throw. But he's going to be sacked. Billy Ray Smith with his 2nd sack.
Every time it's a sack. Come on, fellas.
So Johnson's getting sacked on that play. It'll be 2nd down and 16 now. Johnson takes the handoff. Not a big running presence to the Cardinals other than Johnson. But Ordell Brazy, he's in for his 1st sack. And that gives the Colts like 5, I believe, on the day. 4 for the Colts. Ordell Brazy 1. Billy Ray Smith 2. Fred Miller 1. Johnson was was about to take off, but Brazy was through. And that's really when you don't step up. You step right into the defensive end. Probably 6 times out of 10. And that's why defensive ends get a mastery of sacks in this league. The Sack of the Future League. So far, we only have 1 player nominated for the 1965 Sack of the Future Hall of Fame. Nice completion. Johnson completing on the run to Bobby Joe Conrad, and that would be former Colts defensive lineman Art Donovan. Fatso, as he was called. We'll probably be discussing whether we're going to go through with it or not in the coming weeks. Conrad with a nice catch over the middle. So what game is that, Phantom, that you just arranged with John? I forget. No, John, I believe only has 2 games, right? Anyway. Well, Broncos Giants, okay. Broncos Giants tomorrow night. Raymond Berry in the end around again, and this time he loses yet another yard, so keep going to the well. There's Larry Wilson. He might end up causing a fumble with those style hits. Not sure. I never run that play, like, ever, so I'm not sure why they're running it. They do have over 100 yards. Well, the Colts have 68 yards total. So, yep, they're going to keep running it. And this time they might get back to the original line of scrimmage. Nope, they're going to say pick up a yard. So, yeah, back to the original line. 3rd down and 10. Let's run it again. How about that? Oh, okay, that was just dumb. He had a streaking halfback coming out of the backfield, and Neil Pettis, who drops everything last week, cuts in front, catches the ball, and falls down. 4th and 11. Just a stupid drive by the Colts. Woodson, he's averaging only 1 yard per return. Oh, 2 games tomorrow. Oilers and Rams as well. The Terrors 89 channel going to get in the mix with John M. And the Steelers and Lions are on bye, so John would be finished. Hey, Steve, how you doing? John would be finished. Phantom, I believe, would be finished. And Terror still has the Raiders and the Cowboys to do. Johnson's going to take off running. Gets away, gets the first down into Colt territory. Trailing 7-3 with 1:40 to go. And a good first down run. Both quarterbacks taking off running like I've been doing lately. Foreshadowing when I get Michael Vick as a Falcon. Maybe I'll make Randy Johnson a scrambler next year with the Falcons in their inaugural expansion season. First and 10 from the 47 now. Johnson fakes the handoff. He's being chased. He is going to pick up about a yard. But the Colts were coming heavy. And Steve Stonebreaker gets the tackle. 2nd down and 9. Johnson. Oh! Bill Triplett. Oh, Phantom has the Pats and Chiefs sometime this weekend. Well, like I said, we won't be advancing till Sunday night anyway. If you guys all get your games in, which I'm sure you will. But then we'll get to week 6, and then I'm on vacation, so I am going away to camp for a longer period next week, but, you know. I've sat here while y'all have gone on vacation and waited, so what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So anyway, 3rd down and 9. Johnson fakes the handoff. He rolls. He's going to take off. And he was switching the ball 100 million times. So Billy Ray Smith gets his 3rd sack. Huge game for the Colts defensive tackle. Watch Johnson here. Watch this. Takes off running and switch the ball. 3 times. Why? EA Sports, why? I have never seen any running back, quarterback, anybody switch the ball that many times in an NFL game. Shoot, I don't think I've seen it that many times in any football game. Just stupid. Anyway, we've reached the end of the third quarter now. The Colts leading the Cardinals 7-3. Defensive struggle. The name of the game on the Viniax Wolf channel. Which I do tend to like defensive games, even though I was a quarterback in high school and a wide receiver in college. But I played defensive end in the semi-pros for my one starring moment. Punt goes into the end zone for the touchback. And that's where the Colts will take over.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
Jackie Smith with the long punt. 7:53 to go in the game. Unitas in the shotgun. Lenny Moore takes the handoff, and Lenny Moore now has 7 carries, 32 yards. So he needs 208 yards for fans' wishes.
Single, 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 single.
Unitas to throw. He's got Neil Petties, who's catching everything this week. Maybe the tight ends are starting to settle in a little. They have struggled. Unitas to throw. He's got the man, Raymond Berry. And he gets up to the 40. It'll be gain of 7, second down and 3. Tampa Bay with the upset on Philadelphia, 35-27. Unitas hands it off to Moore, and Moore's got the first down.
Ready, 50, plant. Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right. Say go.
Moore again on the carry. Second down and 11. Moore loses a yard.
60 outlaw. Watch the pass. Here we go.
Unitas to throw. Neil Petty says the second time he has jumped to come back for the ball and fallen down. Cannot wait for John Mackey to come back. Why? What's the point of that?
Ready, 70.
15-15, nice breakdown for the Colts, passing and rushing. Third down and 12, however. Unitas to throw. He's got some blocking. He's got some time. He throws. It's caught. Alex Hawkins on the reception coming back. And Unitas is 10 of 16 for 68 yards. And Hawkins with his third reception could have had 4, but the ball spun like a top on top of his helmet early in the first quarter. Nice play for the Colts, trying to put this game away. 4:20 to go in the game. Unitas hands it off to Moore. Moore gets past one man, and he's up to the 35. Hi, Stonewall. How are you doing? Oh, Lenny Moore is hurt. Phantom? Well, got a really good backup, though, in Tom Maddie. So Tom Maddie had a good run last week. Huge run last week, but Moore is holding his wrist and going off the field. So this could be, he could be out a while. You did see Leroy Kelly of the Browns. Why am I yelling at you? Because Porter got hurt. That's why. Leroy Kelly of the Browns out 6 weeks after last night's game. Matty takes the handoff, and see, I told you he was a shifty running back. First carry, 8 yards. The whole running game in this thing just frustrates the crap out of me. I don't get it. Matty takes the handoff again, and Matty bowling his way, and he's gone. Touchdown, 19 yards, and he looked like Mike Allstott in the 90s. Tom Matty, and that's the way Tom Matty runs the ball. Bowling over, look at him. He gets away from Larry Wilson, and Jimmy Burson just goes down in a heap, and Tom Matty is flexing his muscles in the end zone. Jimmy Burson had no chance to stop Matty. 19-yard run for Tom Matty, who will be the feature back when Moore retires. Lou Michaels in the extra point is good, and the Colts lead 14-3 on an impressive, one of the most impressive 19-yard runs you'll see. here on the ViniX Wolf channel. Sack to the future. Matty may not give the job back. He may not. We might have to go more back by platoon like I did with the Cardinals in 64 and 63. Worked out pretty good in 63. Ray Carlton had a nice run yesterday, too, in the Bills game. Making his 61-yarder, making his claim for some more carries. Billy Gambrell gets the kick and brings it back to the 30. So 3:02 to go in the game. The Cardinals, who only lost so far this year, was to the Packers. And it looks like they're going to go 0-2 against in the computer sims. They come out. They need 2 scores. And they have all 3 timeouts. Johnson, low snap, but he gives it to Triplett. And Triplett trying to pull his best Tom Matty impression, but the tackler is Fred Miller, and Fred Miller holds on and takes him down. Did pick up 4, though. Triplett's going to try it again. This time Triplett runs and gets through it, the combined tackling of Jackie Simpson and somebody else, but I believe Jackie Burkett, not Simpson. Sorry, Jackie Burkett. Let's see who they are. It is Alvin Haymond who brings him down. Jackie Burkett is the first guy hitting him. He breaks out of that, and Alvin Haymond brings him down. So, 1st and 10. But they're wasting a lot of time. We've hit the 2-minute warning. The running game is kind of stupid in this formation, and I've said it once. I'll say it again. EA can't football. They don't know how to football. Artificial intelligence, it makes no sense that they're running draws down by 11 with 3 minutes to go. Johnson looking to throw. That pass is complete. He will get out of bounds, but it's maybe a gain of 2. No, they said he didn't get out of bounds. They're in no huddle. Johnson going deep. He's got Randall. Oh, what a shot. What a shot coming over is Wendell Harris, sorry. Wendell Tyler's a Ram in the 70s. Wendell Harris. But Johnson gets him right back at the line. Over the middle. It is caught for a first down. Johnson is 14 of 15. First and down. We're under a minute to go, though. Johnson looking to throw. They haven't scored a touchdown. Oh, nice block. But out of the back of the end zone. Nice block as Fred Miller went into the air. Or, sorry, Billy Ray Smith went in the air, and Triplett just had him flipped head over heels. 2nd and goal now. Johnson looking to throw. He avoids the safety blitz from Lenny Lyles, and Ordell Brazy gets another sack. 3rd and goal now. 27 seconds to go. Johnson. They've got their timeouts, but they're not using them. Incomplete. Johnson's now thrown 2 incompletions in the last 3 plays. Tipped out of bounds. Again, Sonny Randall turning into the reception, and Jim Welch is right there to break it up. The Colts the Cardinals are going to go for the field goal here. Okay, so this is the strategy. Kick the field goal, 22 yards on 4th down. Get the 2-point or the onside kick. You're down by 8. Quick score. You've got your 3 timeouts if they can manage. 2-point conversion to tie it up. But the key is the almost impossible play of the onside kick, especially the way they've handicapped things. I think that and of course you can only do one style of onside kick in this game, so it really is slim to none. In fact, I don't think we've seen... Oh! Well, the Colts do get it. I was just about to say, I don't think we've seen an onside kick recovery. Tom Matty. The sure hands of Tom Matty, and he's right now, he's taunting Jimmy Burson. Jimmy Burson is going to have nightmares about Tom Matty the way I have nightmares about Brian Riley when he ran me over. So, for 17 seconds. The Cardinals are going to have to call quick timeouts. There's the handoff. And it's taken them forever to get him down on the ground, so that's not going to work. But they do call a timeout. Hello.
Hello.
All right, 2nd down and 10. 12 seconds to go. Unitas hands it off to Matty again. And Matty is brought down quick timeout. So it'll be 3rd down for the Colts, leading 14-6 with 8 seconds to go. Marion rushing on that tackle. Unitas fakes the handoff. You could run the clock out right here. And with 2 seconds left, the Cardinals will use their final timeout. So this is what's going to happen. The Cardinals are going to have to come all out, block this punt, or return it on this play. Oh, no, never mind. The Colts are going to go for it on 4th down. Why not? 4th and 2. Takes the handoff. Unitas throws over the middle. Incomplete. And that is the end of the game. Not sure why they threw it. A lot of bad can happen when you throw it. The Baltimore Colts get to 4-1, defeating the now 3-2 St. Louis Cardinals 14-6 in a defensive battle. The first big play of the game was when Charlie Johnson fumbled and Ordell Brazy picked it up. And then Lenny Moore would score. Unitas would later hook up. No, Tom Matty would run over Jimmy Burson after Moore went out injured. And real quick, we're going to find out.
Oh, sorry, I forgot we're on there.
We're going to come back. Yeah. Charlie Johnson looking back at the crowd. I don't get that animation. Why the quarterback looks back at the crowd and after he loses at a home game. But stick with us for a second as we go check out the injury status of one Lenny Moore.
Uh-oh.
Well, real quickly, we get to upgrade a couple Cardinals.
You mean your ineffective X Factor got hurt?
Yep. Okay, so got a couple upgrades, Billy Gambrell and Carl Silvestri. Now, injury report. Didn't see it. Nope, no injury report, so that looks like he'll be back next week. So thanks for joining us here on the Vinny X Wolf channel. Coming up shortly, it's the what?
Raiders at the Steamers.
The Raiders and the Steamers on the Tears 89 channel. Till then, I'm Vinny X Wolf, Vinny Vincent saying, God bless America, and do not go out looting and rioting tonight.